What is up, and welcome back, Wargamers. It's Battleshock Wargaming Studio. I'm Michael, and this is JJ. We're getting ready to play another game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. JJ, what is our matchup today?
It is going to be Sylvaneth versus the mighty and proper KO, because it is time for the elves to learn that dwarves are better.
Yep, the dwarves were trading again on our territory, and they're not supposed to be doing that. They're not supposed to be stealing our wild woods to hand off to whomever. So
You need decks.
the Alarielle is decks. You're cutting down trees to make your boats.
Look at it. They're
Alarielle
glorious.
is bringing the trees to the sky today, and we're going to have a right proper fight. A lot of movement shenanigans between the two of us.
Oh, yeah. And the other fun bit between our armies, it is a battle of the two shiniest armies we own.
They are pretty shiny.
They are very pretty.
Very, 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 very shiny. Color shifting bugs and whatnot. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff down below. And big, huge shout out to all of our channel members. These guys go above and beyond to help support us, and we appreciate you so, so much. If you want to become a member, hit that join button down below. Get access to all of our extra perks, including, most importantly, 4 extra battle reports every single month, tactics talks, custom emojis. And then if you're a lord or a commander, you'll get access to our champion program, where you get to pick one of our models to be your champion. Now, Delta, who's one of our commanders, picked Skarbrand, but we're missing our Skarbrand right now, so we went with his backup choice, which is Durthu. So Durthu is fighting on behalf of our Lord Commander Delta today, and we shall hope that he does him much honor. I love the championship program because it allows us to call out our lords and commanders in a special way, and then they get to be a part of the game with us, which I love the whole concept.
Yeah, it is, the other nice thing about it is we get to say thank you guys in the coolest way possible and just be like, you just killed this unit.
Yeah, it's really fun. All right, guys, with all that being said, let's take a look at the lists we're playing today. Taking a look at the Sylvaneth today, we're taking the battle formation Lords of the Clan to give that flat 3 heal. We have 3 regiments, and we're taking the manifestation lore Morbid Conjuration. My general today is Alarielle the Everqueen. She's a level 3 wizard, and the big thing that she's going to be doing is the Rites of Life. She's going to be bringing back monsters and units on a 4-up. Hanging out in her regiment, we have a reinforced unit of Kurnoth Hunters with their great bows. All those bows have anti-hero +1 rend, and they ignore the guarded hero. Belthanos, the first Thorn of Kurnoth, is hanging out. This guy is going to be turning something into a place of power, which is very helpful. And then he's going to be giving out run and charge to 3 units anywhere on the table. And then he has a couple of objective monkeys in his list. First up, we have those tree revenants. They have an independent teleport, so they can go anywhere on the table outside of 9. And then we have a unit of Gossamed archers. They can shoot something with their bow, and then they get a free D6 movement. And then finally, we have the Spirit of Durthu, and this is the champion of our boy Delta. And he has the artifact of power, Seed of Rebirth. So on a 3-up, he doesn't die. And then he's the Radiant Spirit to ignore spells in a 12-inch bubble on a 3-up, which unfortunately will not be coming up in this game. That is it for the Sylvaneth. Let's take a look at what JJ brought.
Today I am bringing the Kharadron Overlords. I am a 2-drop, bringing the Aether-runners to give my boats +2 to their movement. My force is led today by Brokk Grungsson. He's really nice because he's going to give my Bloom Boys an extra attack while they're in combat. In his regiment, I am bringing 1 Ironclad with Sky Cannon. I'm also bringing a Frigate with Sky Cannon. And lastly, in his regiment is going to be a unit of Engineers, so I can give them some form of Honor Guard. The next regiment is going to be led by a Navigator. He's going to have both my relics. He's going to be a Cunning Fleet Master to let me roll 2 dice for the redeploy. And he's going to be able to remove a ward with the Void Grenade. In his regiment is a unit of Skyhooks for crit mortals on their attacks, and a unit of Thunderers, all of them being reinforced with all the special weapons. That is my list today. Let's take a look at that battle plan.
taking a look at the battle plan today. We're playing shifting objectives. This is a 3-objective mission, and our territories are going to be opposite corners of each other. The twist today is at the start of each battle round, after determining the active player is going to roll a d3 to determine which is the primary objective for that battle round. The other 2 objectives are the secondary objectives for the battle round, and the underdog can make the active player re-roll the dice to determine which objective is primary. Players are going to score victory points at the end of the turns as follows. 1 for each secondary you control, 2 if you control the primary, 2 for controlling more, and 4 if you complete the battle tactic that you chose to attempt this turn. For honor guard abilities, I'm going to be giving bodyguard to my great bows. And then JJ, what are you doing?
I'm going to take my engineers and I'm going to give them the priority target.
Nice. How many drops are you?
I am 2.
Okay, I'm 3, which means I do get an extra one. So I will give priority target to my Gossamed archers, which will never come up, but I have it.
I deployed first. I'm going to give Michael the turn because I'm such a nice guy. I'm also going to give my boat, the Ironclad, an extra 2 inches of movement for its once the deployment phase pick ability.
Nice.
And then I think that's it for me. Do you got anything?
No, but this is the part where you comment down below. Who are you rooting
I keep
for?
forgetting that part, don't I?
Yeah, don't talk over me, though.
Oh, sorry.
This is the part where you comment down below. Who are you rooting for? Is it Kharadron Overlords, or is it the Sylvaneth and the Lords of the Clan? We're going to get into it. We have a couple things to do. And before I can declare my battle tactic, let's figure out where that primary objective is going to be. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the far side. 5, 6, it goes to the far side. All right. And then let's go ahead and call out a battle tactic. And let's do I think we have to do a take the flanks. We're set up to do that turn 1, so we'll go for that. We're going to activate a place of power here with Belthanos, and we'll turn this into a place of power. Then I can also deep strike from it as well. And then Alarielle is going to touch her place of power. And she took some mortals. 1 mortal wound. Okay, so she takes a wound. She's going to give herself +1 to cast. And then we're going to start casting. Let's try and bring out a tree.
Tree?
Let's put it in the dice box. I missed that by so far.
Yeah.
Dice box. Okay, so it does not go off. And then let's go ahead and try and bring out
Tide.
Suffocating Gravetide. Does not go off. And then this is going great. Let's bring out the Purple Sun. Does not go off. Excellent casting. Hero phase complete.
I will do nothing because I have nothing.
Doing nothing is top notch. We'll go into movement.
Go to movement.
Finished my movement, and I have finished my turn. I did my teleport from the tree revs. That's not a half an inch.
Oh, sorry.
And then
I moved those.
I ran with my Gossamids, and then we threw a run with Belthanos. Durthu teleported from this this Awakened Wildwoods through this place of power, so we landed right here. And then Alarielle hopped over the tree, and we're playing her a little bit more conservative because that is too terrifying for me to go into. And I didn't get any of my trees off. I didn't get any of my buffs off.
Yeah.
I was really contemplating trying to go back into the Thunderers, but without a tree to get back out, it's worthless.
Yeah, and if you're over there, I'm just gonna lift whatever's in there. So
Right. And then my Kurnoth Hunters are sitting in the trees, just hanging out.
Yeah.
And that's it. We scored 9 points.
I did do a redeploy.
Oh, yeah.
I brought the boat up so that way I can reposition the navigator to be able to hopefully hit Durthu with a half movement, get my boats. Because the fun thing with him is he's not wholly within 18 from my boats, which I just recently discovered, which is really, really good.
Seems good.
So let's go to my turn.
Yes, your turn.
We're going to do attack on 2 fronts.
Okay.
I'm not touching a place power. I think
am.
Alarielle is. Get that one again.
Nope.
And then I will read the winds.
So she's going to be +2 to cast because of
War Scroll and...
War Scroll and that.
Well, I'm going to read the winds. I got 1, 6, and 1, 1. I'm going to deal D3 mortals to Durthu. I don't, but he is half movement, I do believe. I'll double check that wording. When I read the winds, I dealt 1 mortal to Durthu. I then gave my frigate an extra +3 to their movement. And we are going to go ahead and let you countercast.
I would like to countercast because we got to do something here.
Summon trees or sun?
It's either actually a Gravetide or a tree. Tree's nice. We're going to try and bring out a Suffocating Gravetide with Alarielle. He's knocking out. You ready to move?
Yep, let's go to movement. All right, we just finished up my movement. I brought the Ironclad up, had some human hum and figured out where I want to put all my boys, and I figured I want to make your countercharge, if I don't kill you, a little harder. So I set up where I can just shoot Durthu with everything I can, hopefully kill Durthu. Then over here, I ran the engineers, and I just floated up the skyhooks, and because I had an extra 3 inches of movement, I was able to move 17 and just get outside of 3 of these boys here. That is going to be the end of my movement. We're going to go directly into shooting.
Yes.
I am going to start with the Ironclad. I'm going to all attack, and we're going to put every single shot into Durthu as he deserves.
And then we are going to all-out defense, going down to CP.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
That's a smart plan. All right, so the first one is going to be the torpedoes. These are 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s normally, so +1 to 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. Hey, 4.
Got 1.
2 damage. Then we're going to do the carbines. These are 8 attacks. 2s, 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. 3.
Got 1.
2 damage. And this is going to be the Sky Cannon. 3s, 2s, rend 2, D3 +3, because this is heavy. Both hit. Both wound.
Save 1 failure.
That's going to be 5 damage.
There's a 10 suffered.
Next, we're going to activate the Thunderers, everything into Durthu. We're going to start with the Deck Sweepers. These are going to be 5 attacks each. 3s, 4s, rend 1, 1 damage, and you are not an infantry, so I'm not getting the bonus rend. 9.
Rend 1.
Rend 1.
Fail 2. Fail 3.
1 damage each.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with the Aether Shot Rifles. These will be 2 shots each. 3s, 4s, rend 1, 1 damage, +1 for the champ. Yeah, 2.
Save those.
Mortars. These are going to be 2 attacks each. 4s, 3s, rend 1, D3 damage. Cool. We're going to activate my frigate next. We're going to put all my shots into the Gossamer Archers. First ones are going to be the carbines. These are going to be 4 attacks, 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. One.
Fail it.
2 damage.
Just pick up.
And then I have a heavy Sky Cannon. These are going to be 4s, 2s, rend 2, D3 +1. Okay. 2.
Rend 2.
Rend 2.
Goes right through.
6 damage. This is going to be the end of my shooting phase. We didn't quite lift Durthu, but I did put a lot of shots into him.
You did.
We're going to go directly into the charge phase.
Go for it.
I think we're going to do the cheeky fun charge, which is going to be over here. We're going to see where my frigate can go. That's a 5. So we're going to pick up both these 2 Balloon Boy units, and we're just going to turn it like this, and I will put them out. After the very complex movement over here, we made sure this unit of engineers are within 3 inches of Brokk to be able to get the +1 attack. Then the skyhooks came up to the other side, and once the engineers kill the archers, we're going to be able to come over here and kill the last ferry. We're going to try to charge with the boat. I can't charge with the other 2 units because they were picked up by the boat, so we're going to see what happens.
You'd like a 10.
10. It'll be funny.
Okay. Funny it up.
That's a 9. Are we sure it was a 10?
No. Let's see if it's a 9. It's definitely a 10.
Yep, that is a 10.
Okay.
Oh, I failed that. Dang. I did just walk up Brokk, so I might as well see where I can... I want to charge Brokk.
As well.
See what he gets. An 8 or a 6 is not enough.
Okay.
Definitely not enough. So, we're going to go directly into my combats.
No, you should not.
Oh, okay. You're going to countercharge me?
I'm going to countercharge, but I'm going to do it with Belthanos.
That is actually relatively smart.
Because this is still a long charge, and I don't need the CP for anything else.
Yep.
No, doesn't go in. This is a lifted situation over here.
On both.
On both.
Yeah. So I will just do some pile-ins, and
then we lift the Revenants and the Archers.
Yep.
If Durthu was half health, I'd send him in.
Yeah, that would have been...
Did you hand me the
Yes.
camera? But Durthu on 1 health?
No.
Absolutely not.
And then I set up the wall.
The wall. Durthu does heal flat 3 at the end of the turn.
Yeah, so he's not as hurt.
Now he's... Yeah, because if I sent him forward, then he gets like...
Yeah.
Even just 1 gun butt. Because you do this and then swing with them.
Scoring me up, I got myself a 9 because I took the point from Durthu, and there's nothing left over here. So we are going to go for the almighty roll-off. This is very important. Let's see if I...
Good luck to you.
Good luck, man. You're going to give me the double, right?
We're going to maintain turn priority.
That's what I figured.
There is no underdog. Let's see where the objective goes to.
Years.
It stays in the spot that I do not want, so it's bad for me.
You want to come over here?
No. We will be back for Battle Round 2, Sylvaneth. Battle Round 2 is upon us. Sylvaneth are getting ready to go, and we're going to have to attack on 2 fronts. I don't really like it, but there's not a ton of great options because our objective monkeys are dead.
You want to touch?
I have no interest in going over there right now.
Yeah.
I need to like weaken that up before I get into it. So we're going to touch the place of power with Alarielle. She's good. So she's going to be at +2 to cast. And then before we go too much farther, Durthu's going to rally.
2,
He heals
3.
3. So he's at 7 suffered. We're going to go right into casting. First up, Alarielle's going to cast for Tree Song. This girl cannot cast today. She takes 3 mortal wounds. And she takes 2. Excellent casting phase for my magical dominant Sylvaneth.
You're casting as well as the dwarfs do.
Just crushing it. And then my hero phase is complete. You ready to move?
Yeah, let's go to movement.
Cool. Movement phase is complete. We have advanced onto the 2 points on the left, and then you rolled a 4-inch redeploy and skedaddled.
I did.
Yeah. Man, that redeploy is so cool with KO, where like you're picking this unit up and just slinging her across the table to the other side.
I don't want to be there.
Just no be there. Just full Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, just making sure I kept Alarielle out from being able to make her long charge.
Mm-hmm.
And I unfortunately am going to have to deal with Belthanos, but what you going to do?
And she might make an 11.
Like, it's an 11. It's if you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
That the dice god's spoken.
We are going to go right into movement, or shooting, excuse me, and we're going to start with Alarielle, and she's going to throw her Spear of Kurnoth at the Enden Riggers.
-1 to hit.
So, okay, and we're going to hit on 3s. 1 at Ren 2.
5 up. Nope.
4 damage.
2 die.
Great Bow is going to activate next. All of our shots into the Enden Riggers again.
-1.
At -1 to hit, we're going to be hitting on 4s. So we're just going to let this go, all natural. 5.
Failed 2.
2 damage each.
Lose 2 more.
Durthu is going to do some pot shots at your Ironclad. Hitting on 4s with the Verdant Blast. 1 wound.
Rend.
Rend 1.
4 up. Make it.
Nice.
I have a 3 up save. It's insane.
It's a big boat.
But most big monsters don't.
That is my shooting. Covering fire?
No.
No covering fire. Let's go ahead and charge with Belthanos. And let's go ahead and re-roll it. 5. Was that 5 good? 5 is still not good even after a reroll. Good job, bud.
Ooh.
And then let's charge with Alarielle, looking for something massive. Not massive. Scoring it up for the Sylvaneth, we got 6 points. We hold 1, 2 more, but we don't hold the primary, and we just kind of failed to do much of anything.
Yeah.
But KO is hard to get a hold of. But not that hard. Belthanos just failed the 6-inch charge twice. Very reasonable to get a hold of, and we just couldn't do it. So we're going to get into your turn. We did remember to heal Alarielle and Durthu. Mm-hmm. This half-inch move falls off.
Yep.
You ready to go?
Yep, I'm going to slay the entourage, and I'm going to pick the big lady herself.
Okay.
Then I am immediately going to read the winds. I'm going to deal D3 mortals to Alarielle.
Okay.
She takes 3. Yeah, and she is also the half of the move. She got some bad winds. I think then I'm going to rally my Bloom Boys, the engine riggers. Don't get 1 back.
So I will not magical intervention, but with my life bloom, I will heal 2d3. So she's back to full health.
Cool.
You ready to move?
I'm ready to go to movement.
Let's go.
Back from my movement, I did activate Brock's once per game. The boat's going to run, shoot, and charge, which will allow me to do the assault boat ramp. I did that mainly because I needed just a few more inches on my hauler here, and that's pretty much it. We're going to go directly into shooting, and I think the only proper way to do this is to open the sounding with my boast from Brokk Grungsson.
Yes.
This will be 1 shot. 3s, 2s, Ren 2, D3 plus 3. I'm assuming an all-out defense is coming.
All out defense.
Cool.
Down to 1.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to do the chatter next. Doing bad. 3, Ren 1. Cool.
Is this where you're supposed to activate the void and turn off her ward?
Oh, yes.
Okay. You can do it now. I just want to make sure that...
before we continue, I did forget to activate the... let me get the actual name here.
Yeah, because you made up a name.
I screwed up the name because, as our lovely viewers will know, I'm a moron. This is a Celestial Burst Grenade. Nice. This is going to remove her ward for this phase and for the rest of the turn. So
helpful.
We're going to hopefully kill her.
Helpful.
Then we are going to go with the Ironclad. That sounds fun. We're going to do torpedoes. 2.
Save one, fill
2 damage.
Got it.
This is going to be the Aether Shot Carbines. 2.
Save one, fill
2 damage. 1 from the Sky Cannon.
Fail it.
And 4 damage. Then we're going to go to the Frigate. We're going to do his carbines. 1. Oh, hold on. 1 second. I got it. Yeah, 1.
Saved it.
Sky Cannon. 1.
Save that one.
Cool. We'll go to the Navigator next. I haven't done this guy's profile yet. He's going to shoot you with the pistols. These are going to be 2 shots, 3 threes, red 1, 1 damage. 2, 1.
1.
1.
Okay. Fail it.
1 damage. Next is going to be the Sky Pikes. This is going to be their pistols. These are going to be 3 threes, red 1, 1 damage.
We're going to just roll this.
Yep, red 1.
And she's dead. Battle tactic complete.
We're going to put all of my Thunderers into Belthanos. Or, no,
Durthu.
Durthu. I don't have many shots I can go into him. It's just going to be the carbines and the mortars.
Okay.
We're going to start with the mortars. 2.
Rend.
1.
Save one, fill one.
Take 2. Aether Shot Rifles. Fill them all. Alright, that is the end of my shooting phase. Do you want to counter shoot?
Might as well now. So let's covering fire with our great bows. And they have to shoot into this unit of engine riggers.
Yep. -1, -1. Does nothing.
3. And 1.
5 ups.
2 damage each.
They both die. We're going to boat
Charge away.
a 10.
Easy.
Charge complete. I'm going to activate my combat phase ability for Brokk to hit the unit of Sky Pikes with +1 attack. He
Yes.
cannot touch himself. And it does have to be the non-boats.
Okay. We're going to activate the trees to maybe do some mortals. Let's do some on Brokk. Nothing on the boat. Nothing.
And can't
And
hit the
then
balloon boys.
your balloon boys are too far away.
Well, we are going to activate the Balloon Boys. We're just going to pile the 2 guys in the back that can't fight in. We are going to just do all their normal attacks. These are going to be the Sky Pikes. 8 at red 1.
Fail 4. 12 damage, so that's 2 Kurnoths and some wings.
Brock's Aethermatic Saw. Alright, 3.
Rend.
2.
Save 1. Fail 2.
Damage deuce.
2 apiece.
2 apiece. This is going to be the boarding weapons. Force 4s, no red, 1 damage.
Okay.
That's going to be 3.
Save those.
Alright, and I'll get it back over 1.
We're going to scratch you, and we're going to scratch into the Sky Pikes.
Yep. -1 to the Sky Pikes.
5. No rend.
4 up. I fail 1.
Single damage.
Alright. I do have some end of turn abilities.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Brock's end of turn ability. I'm going to try to shoot you with his mustachios guns on a D3 plus, 2 up. 3 mortals.
Okay. Seems nice.
Yeah. Got you with the little...
His mustache shoots me.
Yeah, he's got little guns in his mustache. It's one of the funniest things in all of Warhammer, including 40k. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Next, we are going to do timed charge. This is a D3 on a 2+. I get to inflict that many mortal wounds, and I get to make a retreat ability on the Sky Wardens. Another 3.
Okay.
We are now just going to... I'm not going to move them right now because I'm immediately going to power through with the boat. 2 mortal, or 1 mortal. And the boat, grab the balloons and leave Brokk into combat. He's just going to take these boys with us.
We will flat 3 heal Durthu. We will D3 heal our Kurnoths. So they're healed.
Yeah.
So we're going to redeploy this unit, or we're going to strike fade. We'll go through this tree and out of this tree, and we will pop.
Just outside of 9.
Just outside of 9. All right, Durthu and Belthanos, it's all on you two. How'd you score?
I got a mighty 9.
Nice. And then we're going to get in a roll off for a battle round 3.
Yep. We're going to maintain that, I assume?
We will maintain priority, and we will be back at battle round 3. Oh, let's figure out where that where that thing goes. You roll it.
You want me to roll it? It's
You
supposed to be active player. It actually says it in the rules. It's going to stay in 3.
Reroll it because I am the underdog.
Oh. 1.
Yeah. Underdog.
I thought I got a 9-point turn last turn.
No, I got 6, dude.
Oh, shit.
We'll be back. Battle round 3. Battle round 3 is upon us. Sylvaneth are getting ready to go. We will have a very fast hero phase where we shall declare my battle tactic of fight 2, don't die.
Yep.
Couldn't possibly go wrong. And then we shall spend 1 command point, going down to 4, to rally Durthu so that we maybe don't die from covering fire. He's full health.
Nice.
And then I shall yield my hero phase, the rest of the hero phase to you.
Go move it.
Let's move. Movement phase is complete. We ran with both Durthu and Belthanos. All of our hopes and dreams rely upon them. We did teleport our Kurnoths with bows. We don't have a ton of shots with them, but they are going to put them all into Brokk.
They're -1 to hit.
All game long.
As it should be.
1 over and 2.
3 up to 5 up. Feel it?
Mighty 2 damage into Brokk.
I'm going to covering fire into Belthanos with my Thunderers. First, we're going to start with the Deck Sweepers. 3s. Or 4s, excuse me. 4. 1 damage each.
Take 2.
And then we're going to do our Mortars. Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Fast, easy shooting.
Let's charge. Charging with Durthu. That's good. Delta, save us. And then Belthanos. 7? I don't know. Looks like it.
I'm pretty sure that's a 5.
We're good. Belthanos is going to try and cartwheel. And do a little stompy poo. He stomps. Take 2 more wounds. Durthu's rampage is against monsters, so no effect here.
Yep, War Machine and...
We are going to all-out attack with Durthu because of that -1 to hit.
Shocking no one on these.
Okay, everything's going in those sky hooks. 2, error and 2.
All right, 5 ups. Made 1.
5 damage.
Yep.
And those massive impaling talons. I need to double check that the 3 hit. The 3 did miss. Okay.
All right. So nothing else?
Nothing else. Just take your 5 damage and
You
call it a
3?
day.
We're going to activate the Ironclad. 4s with my boarding weapons. 5.
Took a damage. Let's go with the Kurnoth Glaive. 3s. threes. 3 at run 2.
5 up.
Sure.
Okay.
And then our bug. 2 at run 2.
5s. Fail those.
3 damage each.
So that's still a 6. So sky pikes. We're going to pile them all onto the point. And then we are going to punch them in the face.
4 mortals.
Mm-hmm. 1 save.
Saved it.
Cool. And then we're going to try to run you over. 2 from my boarding weapons.
Those from the boarding weapons. Fail both.
And we're still outside of 3, right? Yeah.
So take a 6. We'd have to power through just a little bit.
Targeting
the sky pikes, obviously. Yep. Take 3 mortal wounds.
Kill another.
And then we scooch just slightly this way. We're not going to strike and fade. We're just scooching.
Yeah, you're going to keep me in combat?
We're going to keep you in combat. The reason I'm doing this is so that I can heal flat 3.
Cool.
That's it for the Sylvaneth. We score 9 points. Pretty good scoring turn. But I still feel like we're in a bind. We're just playing for 4-ups right now. Is kind of what the whole plan is. So we're getting into your turn. So what's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be take their land. We are going to pick these trees here.
Okay.
You currently have how many points on there?
4.
4? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to go with for my battle tactic. We're going to just go into my hero phase. I'm going to read the winds. We're going to do these 3 mortals to Belthanos.
Question.
Yes.
Does it say you get to pick the same unit? Because rule of 1 would be...
That's why I'm only doing 1. Okay.
Okay,
no,
we're there.
I'm doing
Please
these 3
continue.
mortals. He takes 2.
Cool.
And half movement.
I got nothing for that. I just take 2.
Okay. Then we are going to go towards my... that's the end of my hero. You got nothing, I assume?
Nope.
Okay, movement. We're back from my movement. I was able to fall back both my boats.
Mhm.
They both took 1 mortal wound. But the fun thing with them is when they fall back, I can grab the other units with them. So I was able to pull both my units out of... well, only one of them was in combat. So I just yanked them away. Set up the Thunderers so they're going to be in range for both the 2 targets I'm going to need to kill. For my... and then with Brokk, I just kind of set them up there. So we're going to be able to get my tactic because you don't have enough to take it away from me. Let's get directly into shooting time.
Shoot him up.
All right. We're going to target everything from Brokk into Durthu. We're going to start with his boast. See if I can actually hit you this time. I don't think it's hit yet.
All defense Durthu.
Yeah, good choice. Cool. That has not hit once. Then we're going to do his chatter. 4.
Fell 1.
That'd be 2 damage. We're going to put all my Sky Warden's pistols into Durthu as well. 3. Rend 1.
Save those.
Next, I'm going to activate my Thunderers. We're going to put the Deck Sweepers into the Archers, and then the rest of my shots are all going to go into Durthu. So, Deck Sweepers. 5 at Rend 2.
Tell them all.
Kill 1.
And wards. Save 2.
All right, next we're going to do the Aether Shot Rifles into Durthu. 2. Rend 1.
Save one, fail one.
1 damage. 2. From the mortars.
Save one, fail one.
1 damage. That's it for my shooting.
Okay.
1 counter shoot.
Okay, we're gonna covering fire. Because I don't think I have anything else to do with this.
Yep.
With our last CP. Everything into Brokk. Three at Ren 2.
3 5-ups. Fell 1.
It's 2 damage.
Go to 6. Still alive.
He absolutely could have very much died there. But you can get these dice over at warpfire.com.
Yeah, these dice are smoking.
Charged up.
Charge attack.
7's fine.
We'll go right here.
All right, Brokk.
We're going to start up our saw and ram it into you.
Go nuts.
He didn't want to. 2.
Rend?
I think 2. 2 damage each?
2 damage each. So that's like this.
Words?
Yes. Okay. My Sargento will scratch you.
No
all
rend?
out defense. No rend.
How many attacks?
4.
No.
Take 2. No rend.
Fell 1. Go to 1 wound left. Michael, do you want to say the word that we can only say once?
Nope. You
Sure.
go power through.
I will power through. Take 6. Or 3.
Okay. Wards. We feel more. My Kurnoth is going to heal 3. Durthu is going to heal 3. We're going to strike and fade the Kurnoth. How'd you score?
Got 9.
Got 9.
What? No.
Okay. And then, good turn. Still all on Durthu and Belthanos to do everything in our army. So let's roll for battle round 4.
But first, we gotta talk to the people.
That was what we were doing.
That was what we were doing? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how'd you score? And you were like, 9. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. And then we did our thing.
We did our thing. Okay. And, are you gonna let me double?
We are going to continue to maintain.
You're not gonna let me double. Okay.
No doubling for you.
That is very rude of Michael.
Dude, we made it to battle round 4.
I know!
We'll be right back. Battle round 4 is upon us. We've made it. We're coming to the promised land. I'm still down by 3, but we're fighting through. We're gonna take their lands, and we're gonna take the big trees over here. We're gonna have to use our Kurnoth Hunter to do that. And then we have a super short hero phase, and all we're gonna do is spend 1 CP, and we're gonna rally Belthanos.
Real quick before you do that, what is your battle tactic? Oh,
I
you
just said
that.
it.
Yeah,
Take
you're
their
an
lands.
idiot. I blanked there. My bad.
It's okay. We're gonna rally Belthanos. He's gonna heal 3, so he's at 3 suffered.
Okay.
That's it.
I think I will also rally the Sky Wardens.
Bring it back to you.
I get 2.
Let's move. Movement phase is complete. We did get back Alarielle, helpful. And we moved Durthu and Belthanos into the center of the board. You threw a massive redeploy of 6 inches.
Years.
And got a bunch of stuff out of range. So we have a shooting attack to do with Durthu, and it's just all going to go into the Thunderers.
All right. -1 to hit.
1. Rend 1.
4. Belt.
2 damage.
Still want a covering fire here with the Thunderers.
Okay.
Everything into Durthu. Well, we're going to start with the mortars.
I'm going to all-out defense Durthu.
Yeah, that's a smart plan. Wounded like crap. 1.
Fail it.
3. All right, now we're going to go to the regular rifles. Wound you once.
Save it.
And then my deck sweepers. 3.
This guy makes great 3-up saves.
1 damage piece.
Let's charge with Durthu. 7. And then let's go in with Belthanos. Yes. Let's do a Stompy Poo with Belthanos.
Done.
Take 2 mortal wounds. Combat phase abilities.
Cannot activate anything to mine.
We're going to pile in Durthu. We will tag the Thunderers. Yeah, it's not sure that's the best idea, but I'm doing it. And then everything goes into... does everything go into Brokk? He's got 1 wound left.
1 wound.
The Guardian Sword is going to go into your Thunderers.
Is that the 5 damage one? Or
That's the 5 damage one. And then the Massive Impaling Talons will go into Brokk.
Okay. Thunderoos will all out D's.
We will all out attack here.
Yep.
Going down to 1. So let's go into Brokk.
Okay.
Rend 2 into Brokk.
5 up. Make it. -1 to wound, or hit.
Yep.
And I'm all out defensing there.
Yes. 3 Rend 2.
All right, 3 4-ups. Yeah. Fail 1.
5 damage.
We're going to activate Brokk. And I think... Which one's closer to death?
Durthu for sure.
I'm going to put all my attacks into Durthu. We're going to put my saw into him. I've dropped 2 somehow. All right, 3 at Rend 2.
I failed 1. Or I failed them all. 6 damage.
6 damage. He did.
And Delta.
No Delta. Don't
Here
do
we go.
it.
Do it. 3 up.
Out of the box.
3 up. He's
That's
alive.
6. You're gonna really hate if you don't kill him, by the way. He does mortal wounds at the end of turn.
Mine goes first.
Oh, damn you!
Yep.
You have mortal wounds too?
I can leave. I would heal and leave.
Are you sure your number's bigger than 9 or 8?
Oh, man.
Oh, God, that's so funny.
That ability is, like, when it happens, it's super cool.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then when it doesn't, it's just sad panda. Everything from my Belthanos is going to have to go into your Thunderers.
-1 to wound. Or
Minus
hit.
1 to hit.
-1 to hit. I want to say wound because I'm so used to playing Nurgle.
Let's go with those Kurnoth Glaives. Okay, so take 3 at Rend 2.
So force. Take 2.
So 6 damage so far.
All right, I'm just going to...
And then our razor-like mandibles. 2 hits. 2 more, Rend 2.
Save 1.
It's 3 more damage, so 9 damage total. Okay.
Thunder's tanky. They should die too.
End of turn stuff?
No, I still get to... oh, wait, I'm not in combat anymore with the...
The Tunders.
Yes. So,
But you get to punch my tree, but we do that off camera.
yes.
End of turn stuff. First, I want to teleport for a strike and fade. And I want to come over here. Within 12 of that tree.
Oh, do you heal first, then move?
I can do it. I can do my strike and fade.
Oh,
I can pick my order.
got it.
So I pick my strike and fade.
Then you get
now
your
I
full
pick
heal.
now I pick my power through.
Okay.
Right? So now I power through.
Hit me, Brokk.
Now Brokk dies. And now I heal. So then Belthanos is full, and then she's at 3 suffered. That's it for the Sylvaneth. We scored 9 points. Starting to have some board presence again. Feels interesting.
I don't like it.
But still being down by 3 is rough. I'm out of command points. We're getting into your turn.
Yep.
What are you doing for a tactic?
Well, we're going to take the center because I haven't done that yet. And there's a beautiful objective right there I want.
There is a big objective in the center. Hero phase stuff.
I'm going to read the winds.
Mm-hmm.
That boat is going to move real fast, and
Yes.
that Belthanos is going to take D3 mortals
Okay.
and half his movement. I don't want you to move. You take 1 mortal. Aha, Belthanos, you are fully healed. No, you're not.
Got it.
Now, I think we go to movement.
Alarielle will heal 2d3. She's at full health.
I just got rid of you, woman.
Now we shall move.
After my movement, we moved the big old ironclad right to the center, set up in a way that the ironclad's going to be able to do hopefully some damage, and we take the center. Move the frigate up to the right side of Belthanos, and we also brought the pikes to hopefully come over and deal with him.
Ready, shooting?
We're going to shoot in the frigate into the Belthanos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is going to be the carbines. 3.
Draw 2, take 4 damage.
Yeah, sure. Big shot. Hit you once. Rend 2.
Feel it.
Take your 3 damage. We're going to activate the sky pikes. We're putting 3 into Belthanos, 1 into the tree behind him.
Okay.
This is into Belthanos. All right, that's me 4.
Rend.
1.
I fell 3.
Take 1 each. It's mighty. Now we're going to go to the big old ironclad.
We start with a cannon because that's what matters.
You want me to take the tree out with the sky cannon?
Just start.
All right,
Yeah.
sky cannon away.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound.
Save
You
it.
got it. See, this is why I didn't want to start with it. All right, and this is going to be the torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Saved it.
And then this is going to be carbines. 5.
I take 2 damage.
Yep.
He is alive.
Oh, I still got more shooting I can hit him with. I'm going to continue bullying Belthanos. No, Durthu.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hit him in the face with a mortar.
Yes.
Mortars hit or wound on force.
I don't know because we've been doing so much covering fire. I don't know what the profiles are.
Yeah, it's like melting. Yeah, so 1.
I fail it.
1 damage.
He's still alive. You want to charge?
I'm going to charge. We're going to do the frigate first. 5 inches. Can I get up to the point?
You cannot hit the point, but you can come close to the point.
Come close to the point, please. The pikeroos.
Sky pikes?
Would a 5 get me there?
Yes.
All right, that's the end of my charges.
Combat phase abilities?
No.
We're going to try and stomp the sky pikes. Take 3 more wounds.
Kill 2. All right, you ready for me to stab you?
Yeah, take 5 attacks. Go nuts. Wait.
5 attacks. The champion's supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Did I grab the wrong guy?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I got the right beard.
Take your 5 attacks.
4 mortals.
4 mortals, he's dead.
All right, wrapping up my turn. I got a tenor.
Mm-hmm.
Was able to just kind of secure my place and killed Belthanos.
Yep.
And Delta, why are you so mean to me? Durthu has just constantly been killing over and over and over. Delta, you're being a mean man.
Delta's my boy. So we're down by 4.
We're down by 4.
But we're going to need to roll off for battle round 5. We just need 1 good turn.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep. Let me think here. I think I can just clench the game up, and I don't have to worry about it if I double.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
The math is tough.
Yeah. I think it's still better for me to take it and control it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Let's roll active player where the objective is going to be.
That one?
Reroll it.
That one.
Now we go into battle round 5.
All right, we're going to go into my double turn on turn 5.
Bold.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of like this allows me to not have to worry about it and just kind of clench up the game because mathematically I should be able to hopefully hold it. So first thing we're going to do is read the wins. No 6s. I did get a 1. I think I am going to deal D3 mortals to the big boy right there.
Okay.
He takes 2. And his movement is halved. All right. Go ahead.
Alarielle is going to touch the place power. Yes, she's going to give herself +1 to cast.
You missed that phase.
And then...
I do have one rally I have to do.
Go ahead.
I'm going to rally the Ironclad. Heal 2.
And then we're going to try and do our first cast of the game. Shackles. It goes off in a 10.
I do have a deny. You got it.
Cool.
Skywarden.
Shackles have appeared. Let's hit those Skywardens. No mortals. Let's hit your Navigator. 2 mortals. And then let's hit your Thunderer. 3 mortals.
He explodes in the glory of Grumnir.
No more reactions from me. I was really contemplating rallying a Durthu, but I don't think I get much of anything for it. So I shall choose not to.
Cool.
And we will go into your movement.
All right, back for movement. I moved the boat forward and back. You guys kind of probably saw some very weird movement shenanigans over here. I did drop bombs onto Durthu. I did 7 mortal wounds, and Durthu is now a nice little pile of ash. So that, and then I just moved everything as far up forward as I can get. That way I can just really box her in and just, we're going to hang out.
Okay.
So that's going to be my goal. We're going to go to shooting. I'm going to all attack, and I'm going to put every shot from my Ironclad directly into that.
Go nuts.
We're going to start with the big, massive Sky Cannon. It's a great Sky Cannon. Hit you once. Run 2.
Feel it.
5 damage. You're dead.
Easy.
All my other shooting are going to go into shackles just to remove them. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, let's go to charges. Or do you want counter shoot?
Yeah, I'm going to counter shoot first.
Into the big boat. It is the closest.
1 over 2.
5 up. Save it.
And then now we'll charge?
No, I'm charging.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you holding?
I'm waiting for you to charge.
Okay, we're going to start with the boat. 4, 5, 6, 7. Where does it get me? You got all excited over there.
Like, what are you doing? I'm like, waiting to charge anytime.
All right, so we are going to bring them with us. We're going to park this boat right here. And sky pikes. Sweet. We're in combat. Big boat will also charge. Hold on real quick before I decide where I'm going with things. She can strike and fake, correct? Okay. Unless these are gone.
Yes.
Okay. Big boat's going to charge. 8. Tagging you right there. And add 7 wounds on it. Now, we're going to go to my activation, and I'm just putting all the sky pikes into the trees, and we're going to do that to the trees.
So, do you have any combat phase abilities?
I do not.
Okay. The trees are going to activate against your sky pikes.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
And then now you want to smack some trees.
Yep. Now I'm going to smack the trees.
Dead.
All right, trees are gone. All right, and then attack wherever you want, because nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. We will put the... we're going to all-out attack with Alarielle. Go down to 2.
Which one are you going into?
We're going to put our... let's go with our spear into the sky pikes, and then we'll put our horns into the ironclad.
All right, all out defense the ironclad.
Sky pikes. 5.
Rend.
1. 2.
6s. They're dead. All right.
And then we got beetle time. Hitting on 3s into your ironclad. 3. Rend 2.
3. 4s. Fail well?
12 damage.
So I am now going to power through.
Do you want to hit with your boarding weapons first?
I cannot kill her.
Okay.
And it's literally not going to matter.
Okay.
Because it's all about scoring. I just have to, I'm picking this up to do this. So even if you can't grab it with falling back.
Possibly.
So that's kind of what I'm going here. So you can't take that spot. Going to my score up, I got my 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to do exactly what I wanted. Grab and hold her in a nice tight grip. We didn't really worry about rolling any of the extra attacks because I cannot do enough damage to kill her in melee. So we were just like, it doesn't matter. I did a power through just to kind of try to block her off. In case that survives, I am keeping you off of the 2-point objective.
Okay. And for what we're going to do is we're going to try and lay low the tyrant, which is kill that little foot hero. And then a bunch of things have to go right. Let's touch place power.
Touch place power.
And we'll give ourselves +1 to cast. And then we're going to cast for Metamorphosis. And we're going to try and do mortal wounds to that thing.
Okay. Let's see the double ones. Oh, that was close.
So that's... does he have an unbind?
He does have 1 unbind.
I cast it on 8.
An 8. You got it because I got a 5. I forgot I have 1 unbind.
I inflict 2d3 mortal wounds into the ironclad. So
Roll
it
it.
dies.
Roll it. Okay.
And then I get to bring out a tree as soon as that happens. How about the Suffocating Gravetide? That comes out.
Comes out.
I'm just going to chuck that over here somewhere.
Boop.
And then, how about a Purple Sun? Yeah. Movement's complete. Or hero phase is complete. And now we're going to roll the one thing that I have to do to actually achieve this tactic.
Okay.
Which is get a unit back on a 4-up. And then when I slay, it has to be with a combat attack. So I can't just shoot him to death. But let's try and bring out...
And can it be a model with 1 unit? 1 model?
Yeah, I can bring out a monster. I can bring
That's
out
so good.
models.
Roller!
But let's roll for a... come on, Delta.
It's got to be
you
Delta.
and me. You and me, boy.
That's a Delta.
That's a Delta. All right, let's move quickly, and then we'll...
Just the only thing that matters is a 9-inch charge.
Whoop.
Fall back.
Movement's complete.
Yep. No cuts needed.
Let's charge with a Durthu. Or let's charge with some manifestations. Purple Sun.
Now, Michael.
Yes?
You're going to be very upset.
No, I'm not. What?
When you roll, you don't roll the 9 with
No,
the
don't put that juju on me. Ricky Bobby, get out of here. And then let's do the Gravetide. Nope. And now, let's go with Durthu.
Oh, you got him.
Get out of here, Ricky Bobby. Here we go. Three Rend 2.
All right, 3 Rend 2, so 5 ups. Ooh.
He just takes 10 damage.
I'm gonna do the math real quick. He's dead.
That's it for the game. I score. I'm down by 1 point.
Such a tight game.
It was that 10-point turn you got.
Mm-hmm.
Was able to clinch it in. That was a really big turn because I scored 4 9s and a 6.
Yeah.
You scored 3 9s, a 6, but a 10.
Yes.
So 1 point game. Really, really good job.
Good job, man.
We are going to see you for the wrap up and tell you what we thought of this game. We're here for the wrap up. Final score is 43-42. The KO take the victory, but we worked for it all game long.
It was such a good game.
Really, really fun. Lots of back and forth. Let us know what you think down below. Let's talk about this game, though.
Yes.
KO is an army that I'm legitimately concerned about because of how fast and how uninteractive they are. How do you think they did?
I really enjoyed it, and I really feel like it's a really good game. We had a lot of interaction between our two armies. A lot of other armies would not have as good interaction into me than yours did. The one thing is with KO, if you have a player that can understand the movement, they are going to feel like they're cheating the entire game. Because I was just, I'm in front of you, I'm not. I'm in front of you, I'm not. And that's the biggest problem with KO.
It's really hard to deal with.
Yeah, you're literally playing the one army that is almost as fast as me in a lot of ways. Being able to get all around the board, you should have been able to surround me very easily, and I just kept moving so you couldn't.
Yeah, I had a couple opportunities, but I kept having early game was really, really rough for me. I was having problems with casting. I was having problems with making charges. I was just having consistent problems.
Mm-hmm.
My regeneration took back over, and then I had a lot of power on battle round 4 and 5, but it was a little bit too late.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, why is your MVP Delta?
Delta did everything, man. Durthu put in so much work. I think he had one turn where he kind of bounced.
A little.
But even when he bounced, he still did 5-6 damage. Everything else, when he was going in, he was lifting whole units. So, and he died, refused to die. Then he came back from the dead. And then fully healed. And then he made a charge, and then he just smashed everything. He just did so much in the game, dude. So, really, really fun.
It literally took me 4 battle rounds to kill him, and then he came back again.
Yeah. My objective monkeys got clapped off the board this game, and that makes this a lot harder for me. And then the bows did chip damage.
Yeah. So, LVP is going to be your objective monkeys.
I'm actually going to give it to the bows for LVP. No. It has to be like the Gossamet archers and the objective monkeys. They literally just. But
one scored tactic, one grabbed a point. Which one's worse?
Yeah,
be the ones that grabbed the point.
I mean,
they only got you 2 points.
The Kurnoths at least hung out for a little bit longer. But man, those Kurnoths got clapped. Their bodyguard ability didn't really help me that much because Alarielle got shot off the table.
Yeah,
and then they got charged. And they were
died.
And then they.
I mean, that one it did score you battle tactic and just it survived.
Them surviving was helpful because I didn't have any models.
Yeah, if that died over there, you would have been dead a long time ago.
But in this setup, scythes would have been so much better.
Oh yeah,
because when you had gone into them, they would have been lifting whole units.
That is true.
But it's 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other between scythes and bows. Sometimes scythes are better.
And I think honestly, in the game right now, there are more important support heroes that they could just gone with the bows. So
right.
I think bows currently in the game are better, but in this matchup, maybe not so much.
Maybe. But then because I had the bows, I was able to put a bunch of damage into your engine riggers pretty early. So I don't know.
The engine riggers could have been sitting there healing the boat the entire time, and they couldn't. So
you excited for Rue City Rampage?
Oh, I am so excited for bringing this list into the Rampage. I'm going to make many dinosaur happy noises. For those that don't know, the imagery for the whole tournament is a dinosaur being picked up by a UFO. So it is one of my favorite things because it's held by the PDX Rex crew, and they're an amazing group of people.
Including Toons and Andrew.
Yes.
And Toons is a TO, right?
Yes.
Tunes is TO,
Yeah. So, really looking forward to that game.
Very much.
I'm still planning on taking Sylvaneth because it's my army, so that's what I'm going to do.
For my MVP, it is definitely going to be the unit of Skyhooks. For LVP, it's going to be the unit of Engineers. Now, granted, that's only just because they instantly died this game. In another game, it might be a little the other direction, but for me, that's what I'm going to go with for those two. I'd love for everybody to comment down below and tell us, or just take a wild guess, who thinks we're going to get paired in round 1 and have to do this again?
Yeah, but now I know.
Now you know.
now I know what's up. All right, guys, I think that's it for us. We're going to wrap up, clean up. We'll see you next week for another game.
Bye!